Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age on PC and 4K. Here's what's happened so far. The ongoing search for the Rainbow has brought Odd back to his place of birth, Dundersill. Alas, this once great fortress has fallen to ruin, having been attacked by an army of monsters many years ago in an assault that also claimed the lives of our hero's mother and father. There he learns that Rob is in fact his grandfather and assists him in a ceremony to send the departed royals' souls to the hereafter. Soon after the ceremony, Henrik and his men appear, and despite several close calls, Odd manages to escape with Jade's age. The pair regroup with the rest of the party, at which Rob reveals that a malevolent mage by the name of Mordegut is behind all the evil in Erdrea, and says that he must be defeated at all costs. Upon departing from Dundersill, the rainbow suddenly starts to glow, and all present see a vision of 6 strange orbs floating above an altar in the sky, surmising that these will be what will be needed in order to reach the World Tree. The friends set off to seek them out. Rob says that they'll need to get out into the open ocean in order to be able to search properly, which means sailing through the sea gates of Puerto Valor. Luckily, he knows Don Rodrigo, who is the head of the coastal community, so they make their way there to see him. Oh, really? Why? Ah, damn. Frame seems to drop whenever she does her moves. I wonder what it is about her. Ah.
Who else wants some?
How about you? Ah. My vote really is then. The horse doesn't get poisoned for some reason. Watch your boss, back above the stallion it is then. It's southwest.
Goodness.
Coast? Oh, there we go, is it? Ah, okay. Maybe she tells me.
Be gone!
Da Costa Vala. A lot of pressure on me to kill this one. Haha. Well, let's just see what's here, if anything.
Be gone! Wonderful. Did I do all right?
One hitter quitter.
Another.
wonderful.
Please, Miss Seymour. Pull all the weeds out here.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about ciao for now.
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will you? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Well, hello there, young man. I'm loving your look. That's the kind of good taste you don't see every day, and I should know. Now, since you're here, I got to share this tip with you. There's all sorts of armor and accessories in the world, right? Well, only some of them are stylish enough to change your look. And others won't change your look unless you wear the full set. They're difficult looks to pull off, but when you do, oh my. Here, my book will tell you all you need to know. I read it. I'd read it right away if I were you. It'd be a tragedy to let your good taste go to waste. Introduce the book, All Things Nice. Reads from cover to cover and learns its incredible contents by heart. I'll learn how to make cute caps, bonny bands, pretty pennies, and dainty dresses. Dress your girlfriends up in the hats and outfits in there, and watch them transform before your very eyes. The world's full of hidden fashion gems. All you have to do is dig them up. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll even look as good as me. The nice word is his bond, his kingdom, his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity. Have you heard the knight's pledge, sir? See, it is a set of rules that all caballeros and aspiring caballeros must live by. My controller started to drift. Sometimes it moves forward for some reason. Welcome to Port of Valor, the city of blossoms and sea breeze. No one has bluer water or wider sands than we do. No, senor. Of course, we're also famous for our mighty sea gates. The sight of a grand vessel sailing through them and out in the open sea is truly magnifico. I want to be a great knight like Sir Hendrik, so I decided to come to P24 because I heard that this is where he trained. Well, I'm here now, so I better go through with it. I made a promise to my family, and a knight's word is his bond, after all. Buenos dias, senor. Have you come to P24 to visit the hotel casino? Nope. No, that's unusual. Most people who come here, they come to gamble. Well, even if it's not the reason you came, I still highly recommend it. The slime quest slots are especially fun. Muy divertido. Or how you pronounce that time. I'm not sure. Well, lost every penny I had at the bleeding casino. I came all the way here from Eliodor to see if I could turn me grubby old life around. But it's probably just going to get even grubbier from now on. This is the Villa of Don Rodrigo. He is the most famous and honored hombre in P24. You may enter, but do not cause any trouble. I'll enter in a second. Considered an accessory and not armor? Oh, what the heck? Long time ago, a famous swordsman from Heliodor was sent here and put in charge of... Okay, other night student followed him... what? Oh, damn. Controls acting funny. Don Rodrigo is a direct descendant of that first knight. Of course, as fits his legacy, he is a swordsman without equal. Age has not dulled him at all. No, senor. The town of P24 has always had close ties with Heliodor. Generations of young hombres from the big city have come here to train as knights. Don Rodrigo teaches them swordsmanship, chivalry, and that caballero stuff. And the ones who make the grade, they get to join the Heliodorian army. Ah, sorry, I don't have the thing. How long am I not gonna have that thing? I see doors all over the damn place. Ancient tale tells of 6 brightly colored orbs. They say that each was kept in its own kingdom, but now half of those kingdoms are no more. Just like this barrel, no more. Time really does flow more slowly here in P24, I think. It must be nice for tourists to leave the city and come here to relax, no? Those people are queuing outside the casino before it opens because they have extra special slime quest slot machines. Everybody wants the best ones, apparently. They must be stressful people are prepared to wait for hours for a chance to play on one. Maybe we should give it a go. You think I'm looking at the pretty girls on the beach? No, senor, I'm keeping an eye on the horizon. I must watch for the dark spot. If you made it to the ruins of Thunderstill, then nowhere is safe. I've heard rumors about some ancient ruins near a mountain village to the west of here. It all sounds very exotic. But it's completely hemmed by steep cliffs, apparently. You can't even get there by ship. I don't expect I'll be paying a visit anytime soon, then. I'm looking for pretty seashells to take back with me to Heliodor. That way I'll always have a reminder of this wonderful trip. Save me, please! Sir Hendrik, Sir Jasper, save me! The Darkspawn is coming! Yeah, I am the Darkspawn! I'll eat you alive! Means something when you get older. Means something different when you get older, kid. You're going on Junie soon, see? Caramba, then I must warn you, if you hear a beautiful song out at sea, cover your ears immediately. Immediente. I have heard that there are creatures, half human, half fish, that sing sailors to sleep and sink their ships. Be careful out there, amigo. You have seen the hombre playing the guitar at the top of the CCA, see? He is the best musician in all of Puerto Velo. In the evenings he accompanies a dancer down to on the beach. You must go and watch, amigo. There's no greater sight in the city. I must say, I really don't approve of this game my children are playing. I've tried to make them understand how terrifying the Darkspawn is, but it doesn't seem to sink in. Ah, you must be a fellow traveler. We're just taking a breather here, on our way north. I say, I don't suppose you ever paid a visit to that awfully deep valley in the west of here, have you? Nope. Not surprising, I suppose. It is a probably tricky spot to get to. I heard that there's a rather excellent boarding school for girls on the other side of it. We're thinking of sending our own beloved offspring there. Have you heard the news from the Octagonia? The pair that won this year's MMA tournament was made up of last year's champion and a total unknown. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Most people couldn't hope to win on their first try, even with such a seasoned pro for a partner. He-ho, my boy, he's taking the nightly training class with Don Rodrigo. Aye, but I worry for him. Each night he comes home, he is so exhausted, he goes straight to bed. Becoming a caballero is no easy task. Have you heard about the fall of Thundersills? You have heard of about the fall of Thundersills, see? Yeah. Come on, no, of course, everybody knows that sorry tale. People here in Puerto Velo were very shocked when it happened. They say it was the Darkspawn who summoned the monsters that destroyed the city, the same Darkspawn that is now on the loose. And I believe them. The forces of darkness have grown more powerful with each day that passes since his reappearance. I only hope they can catch him soon. Ah, who asked you, sister? Many Don Recruit students buy the weapons from our shop. Yeah, sure. The sea is filled with terrible monsters. You need to worry. Buy my stuff. Oh, it says I own one. Barely enough money to cover everything. This book called The Diary of Tetsu the Smith takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Chapter 3, A Dream Dies. My name is Tetsu. I am 48 years old. I'm a blacksmith. Black disappointment. The metal school forbids men. It's a girls' school. The guard at the gate bars the path to instruction. So dies my dream. Wait for me, mother. Though I am not a great smith, I bring sweet flowers. Hola, senor. You came here by boat, see? Do you maybe see a strange calm light out in the ocean? No. A calm appears when the power of the sea deity cannot be contained. They say it leads down into a hidden water kingdom. Yeah, that to look forward to, I guess. Oh dear, this is turning into a rather tricky situation all around. I really need to be heading home and getting back to work, but if I don't get her what she wants, there'll be hell to pay. Oh, sorry, this is the first holiday my wife and I have been on in years, you see. I'm always too busy with work. Anyway, I thought I'd bring her here and get away from it all for a bit. But now she's saying she won't go home unless I get her a piece of floral coral. You can't buy that stuff at shops. You have to fight a Colossus to get it. I know I haven't been giving her attention she deserves, and I really would like to try and make her happy, but fighting monsters is, well, it's really not my cup of tea. You, on the other hand, look as though you love a scrap. I don't suppose you could do a deed instead of me, could you? I'd make it worth your while. Let's undertake the quest. Will you do it? Yeah, sure. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's wonderful. Simply wonderful. Now, those colossal things aren't hard to find. They're all over Coastal Valor, and they're so brightly colored you can't miss them. I really can't begin to tell you how big a favor you'd be doing me if you could find one. Clobber and bring me some floral coral so I can go home and get back to work. Oh, accepting anything for Love Quest. Thank you ever so much for agreeing. Oh, I don't have it already? Okay, fine. This is a casino. Make your dreams come true. You can't win if you don't play. Maybe you will go home a millionaire. Slots, poker, you name it. We have your favorite game, senor. Head down the stairs and get ready to gamble. Aye, the Rochbard has been seen among the ruins of Dundersill. He has given Sir Henry the slip and is at large. This is bad. Muy mal. First Sir Jasper, now Sir Hendrik. If the finest knights of Helidor cannot catch him, maybe no one can.
Signor Roberto, so
wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He's instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
I'll open the sea gates for you. Board your ship and be ready to set sail, por favor. Your ship is currently anchored on the Costa Valla Sea. Bien, once you have boarded, you must steer her hard to starboard. This door leads to Don Rodrigo's chambers, but he's not present at the moment. He has gone to Heliodor to instruct the guards in the way of the sword. Ah, it is you. You are sailing out in the open sea, see? Oof, the sea. The ocean is full of monsters, senor. Make sure you're well prepared before you depart. It looks like somebody's diary. I'll take from the shelf and opens it at random. Today's tournament, Senor Roberto defeated Senor Hendrik. Words can scarcely express how thrilled I was to see such a display. He has grown mighty indeed. I'll skip for several days. Senor Roberto left today. I wish he would have at least said something before disappearing like that. I'll skip forward yet further still. A year has passed since Senorita Roberto's departure, and still we have heard nothing. I pray he is safe. The rest of the diary seems to be filled with similar entries. There's a block called the Chivalric Ideal. All it takes from the shelf and has a closer look. Chivalry. All who dare to call themselves knights cherish this above all else. It is the criterion by which our worth is weighed. Do not shirk in your duties or your training. Strive to exceed your limitations, be they physical or mental. At all times, and whoever you may encounter, be well-mannered and gentle. But more sacred than any of these instructions is this: you should set yourself a goal. Should you make yourself a promise, do not fail to achieve it. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your path. Never, never go back on your word. He who does so cannot claim to be any kind of knight. Take this firmly to heart, lest all your years of training be in vain. Don Rodrigo had a son, Hijoshi, but he ran away from home a long, long time ago, before I started working here. They say that Cervantes was very upset when it happened. He was fond of the boy, it seems. It cannot be easy not knowing where he is. Oh, I know where he is. I may never get tired of that. else down here. Nah. Ultra Boss, backboard the stallion then, is it?
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
Thank goodness.
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
The Strand. Sorry, honey, I haven't a clue where we are. This island doesn't appear on any of my maps. I want to wave bye-bye to this forsaken place as soon as possible, but so long as the stallion is stuck on this sandbank, we're staying right here. Sorry, Dollface, but the ship's stuck on the sandbar. We ain't going nowhere for the minute. Me and Sylv are gonna see if we can push the old girl free. You lot just sit tight. Everything will be sorted in no time. Something's not right about this place. No wind, no waves. It almost feels like time stopped altogether. What a pretty little island this is. It looks just like the one in the picture book I always used to read when I was little. I always said to Veronica I'd like to go there and to meet the handsome prince who lived there too. There's absolutely nothing here. Let's not waste any more time than we have to. As soon as the wind picks up, we're getting back on and hunt for the orbs.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream. Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai? I've waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye. Oh. 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 Hey! What do you think you're playing at, scaring us like that? And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us. Hold on. Are you a mermaid? That's strange. You didn't scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met. My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my Kai was back and I got all excited. Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about? He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Honolulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day. Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married. At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever. For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home, if ever she gets wet again, she melts away to foam. But when I told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, in that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim. And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever. I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Honolulu and make sure my Kai's okay? So you're from the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from the story went. I wonder... Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen? To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
If anyone knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Thank you, all of you. I'd be indebted to you. If you could try to find him in the town of Honolulu. I'll mark the village on your map. It's to the east of Hotto. A beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai's a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-janky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion. Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so we can finally be wed.
My darling is far, far away. It's quite a lengthy trip. South and east of Hato, you can only get there by ship. To make sure you don't get lost, I've marked it on your map. Please go to Lonalulu, friends, and bring me back my chap. There's one more thing I'd like to ask before you disappear. Please don't tell anyone but Kai I'm waiting for him here. I'm not sure why, but lots of sailors seem to hate my kind. If you keep our secret, it'd really ease my mind. And a word with Michelle, lovely girl. And you ain't gotta believe this. She's only gone and used her mermaid powers to get the stallion moving again. We can leave whenever you're ready. What's your boss? Back to the stallion, is it? Yes, back to the stallion.
Ha! Easy. Who else wants some?
Aloha, travelers, don't stop here. Stop here. These waters are dangerous. Sail on, sail on. Would it kill a developer to put a save somewhere? Yes, apparently it saves in many locations. Cause programmer death.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Honolulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pearls in all the world.
Pearls!
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach. Truly, darlings, this is the promised land. Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected. Where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
Looking for a save. Why are JRPGs allergic to saves? I don't see a church symbol anywhere around here. Nothing? Really? was even the last autosave. Why is there not a save anywhere in this village? Everything else except for a save. It pisses me off so much sometimes. Was that too much to ask? Yeah, there just isn't one. There is no save. Oh, wait, it's all the way up north. Oh, Jesus. Why is it so goddamn far away?
Look, look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin!
Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago. The curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Honolulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Honolulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her, a mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed, and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The kahuna's daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day, he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her!" The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again. And so, the man who was once the pride of Honolulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul. That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow. Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run! Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh, my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for my son, Kainui. Are you friends of his? I'm afraid he's not here at the moment. All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule. I'd hate to see you go crazy.
Jesus, I just wanted to save. Why must you prevent me from saving? Alright, why don't we stop it there, finally? This is audap. You're watching Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age on PC and 4K. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.